What is up, my coconut bras, and welcome back. And in this video we are going to be doing our top 10 best Valkyrie camp disappointed in myself top 10 Mira spots. But first, we are going to be doing our 100k Elgato HD60s giveaway winner. Going to be announcing it right now. I am accompanied by my beautiful backyard. This is what Christmas time looks like in Hawaii. This is what, January 4th? 3rd? Yeah, January 3rd, time of this filming. Yeah, so this is what Hawaii Christmas time looks like. Yeah, really crazy. Shorts and a t-shirt, guys. That's how. And the winner is Jason Stevenson. Now, the way I selected the winner for this video was I had my wife randomly stop me while I was scrolling through all 2,300 comments. I was like going ham on the scroll bar. Yeah, my poor mouse. Gonna probably have to replace that thing now. But anyway, so the winner is Jason Stevenson. Gonna send you a little package of Hawaiian candy along with the Elgato HD60s, so congratulations to you. Also, I have been getting a lot of messages on Instagram asking about getting this shirt still. It is not up anymore. It is your guys' fault. I had it uploaded for like 20 days. You had 20 days to get the 100k special. There is not gonna be another shirt out like this, but I am planning on having limited releases of different designs. We got a whole bunch of awesome things coming to mind. It's gonna be like a whole comic series. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. But anyways, let's jump into the video for the top Mira spots that you guys voted. Here's the stats of the poll. So pretty blown away. The Mira spots kind of blew it away. We do have a ton of other stuff planned. I cannot wait to share it all with you guys. Also, big shout out to Noted, Zyronic, and Get Flanked. I messaged you guys on Discord and I got your opinions on what your top 1 or 2 favorite spots for Mira was, and it's pretty funny because the #1 spot, both Zyronic and Get Flanked mentioned it to me, as well as it being in a Pro League tip video. So you guys are definitely going to want to see that one. So I will be leaving links down to Get Flanked, Zyronic, and Noted's channels down below, as well as the Twitch streams. Be sure to check it out. They are absolutely badass. I love you guys all. Let's jump on over to the video. I'll see you guys right over there. I also forgot to mention, I just realized that I came inside, I started editing for a few hours, and then I realized I forgot to mention that I was going to be uploading a couple more PUBG videos, but do not worry, they're not going to be taking away from our Siege content whatsoever at all. This will be most likely on double upload days, probably on Saturdays, so I will be uploading a PUBG video and then the regular Siege video, so it won't be taking anything away. You don't have to watch it. I'm doing it more for myself because I've been liking playing PUBG a lot, so I'm going to have some PUBG content. But anyways, let's jump right into our top 10 spots, starting with
10.
Alright, you guys, so coming in at number 10, we are going to be placing a Mira inside of the church on the map Clubhouse. Now from here, we're going to be looking at the stairs, and you can get some crazy deep angles on this one. There's a bunch of different ways that you can set this one up, but for this video, we are going to be just placing a reinforced wall in the middle and then placing a Mira on top of it. Some people like to place 2 reinforced walls. Doesn't really matter, you get the idea. And don't forget, you can always throw nitro cells over the top of this by just shooting it out, and you can get a sneaky nitro cell and take out anybody walking down the stairs.
9.
So coming in at number 9, I learned this from the legend himself, Get Flanked. He's the one that told me about how you can place a Mira in between this little staircase underneath the red ladder on the map Oregon. Now this one is so sneaky, and the only reason it is not higher up on the list is just the fact that this bomb site is less common when you are defending it on ranked and on this map. The #1 picks are going to be dorms and generally downstairs in the laundry room. But besides that, I know what you may be thinking. If somebody comes in here, you can just wallbang around it. But the issue with that is whoever's behind the mirror is going to see them first. They're going to get the first shot off and get the kill.
8.
Now this one we did learn earlier towards the beginning of the year. We were covering some Mira strats. This one was on it, but this one has made it all the way through the year and I've still been using. Now this one, just like a few of the others, there are a few different ways that you can set up. It really comes down to personal preference and what your team is going for. For this one, we're going to just be using the standard one that I've been using lately, and we're going to be putting a hole in between the bathroom and the freezer on the map Cafe. Now we're placing the mirrors as close together as possible and picking out which one you want to shoot. Now, one tip, you're going to place a shield right here. This is going to protect your feet from anybody looking skylight. Now, yes, if they have an ash or something, they could take this shield out, but that's the game of Siege. There's literally a counter for everything. No matter what you do, there's always going to be a counter for it. Like Mira itself, there's Twitch. So from here, we're going to be covering pretty much the entire upstairs of this west hand side. This is a really good hold for any time you're defending upstairs, and a lot of teams like to push. Of course, there are ways to counter this too, just like every other strat. And one other thing that I usually do is place a second rotation hole. That way, if the shield gets taken out, I can retreat into the bathroom and come back around.
7.
Alright, so we are gonna be moving on over to Consulate, and like the last one, there's gonna be a little bit of a setup that goes with. For the very beginning, there are gonna be a couple ways to set this one up also. Some people like to use one Mira in this small room and one in the kitchen, but for this setup, we're gonna be just using a reinforced wall straight in the middle and placing a Mira far to the side. Now from here, it's pretty obvious. You're gonna be pre-firing yellow stairs, and then you're also gonna be pre-firing garage door. What we're gonna be doing is putting a connector into the cafeteria from the small room so that you have an escape. You could also castle the right-hand side wall of the small room that you're going to be using Mira in. But you guys can tell from the attacker's point of view, this is going to be very dangerous. If you don't have a friend that's rotating around them and pushing the Mira from the back, that Mira is going to absolutely dominate the garage, and that's what gives this Mira spot such a high number on this top 10 list. This is a very, very powerful one, and I suggest that if you haven't tried out this one, I highly suggest you going and doing so. Let me know what you guys think of it and your successes down below.
6.
Alright bros, so number 6 is coming at us on the map Chalet, and this one is going to have a little bit of a setup along with it. What we're going to be doing is using an impact grenade, a C4, or in my case a shotgun, take out this wall, and from here we're going to reinforce it up. Place the Mira all the way to the right as far as you can, and then you can go ahead and place a shield. The shield right here, this is optional, but what this will allow you to do is kind of see where they are, and then it'll also allow you to create a pixel peek right along this wall. You're going to see right here. Now there's many different places that you can place the shield. Generally, I'll place it a little bit forward and to the side, but from here you're going to see that they're going to have absolutely no place to plant it. A lot of times they'll make a last minute push through the garage and try to come back here behind these trash cans right here, and this is kind of where the shield helps out. If you need to poke out for any reason and throw a nitro cell, the shield will help protect your body. Of course, they can always shoot you in the face still, or you could even lie down and throw it. So there's many different options. The shield just makes it overall a pretty damn cool spot, and this is a very hard one to contest. Of course, countering this one would be to push through the wine cellar or the staircase, but overall this is a really good spot.
5.
Alright, in at number 5, this one has been serving us and the entire community very well since Border first came out, and this is gonna be just right in here next to the armory on the map Border. Now this one creates a ton of hesitancy from any attackers coming from the west balcony. They're going to have to be very cautious while approaching this one, especially if they're forced and tunneled through the doorway because they're last minute and they haven't been able to get it. This is going to be an absolute death sentence for anybody pushing this Mira. Now while we're on the video, and it's very well known, if you come across somebody playing this, you got to take advantage very early on, and you guys need to go down here, and this is just one of the many ways you can counter this. But here we go. If you're able to make it downstairs, you are going to be able to break the floor directly underneath of the Mira right next to the hatch, and you will be able to either kill the person playing the Mira if they stay there, or just straight up take out the Mira, and then it'll be a two-way.
4.
Alright, so for number 4, we're going to be headed back on over to Chalet, and my favorite way to use this one is to have a Mira set this up for you and then use a bandit over here. Now of course, a bandit on the garage usually is top priority, so if that is not required, then rotating over here is an absolutely devastating option for the attacking team. If they are pushing through the wine cellar or trying to make an attempt, you will be able to bandit juggle this wall right next to the wine cellar storage room. And then from here, it's pretty obvious. You're going to have the reinforced wall with the Mira. And then from there, you'll be pre-firing all over the place from anybody entering Chalet from the north-hand side. You'll be able to literally hit any section of this wall right here. And if you're able to hold them off with the bandit juggle on the side, this is going to force the attackers to completely rotate around. By then, most of the time, it's going to be just too late.
3,
Alright you guys, so coming in at our number 3 spot, this one made it into the top 3 by just purely how powerful this position is when you hold it with a Mira. During the setup phase, what we're going to be doing is just placing one Mira, or you can place 2 of them, but don't pop one out quite yet. The reason for that is that if a Twitch drone decides to come in last minute, try to take out the Miras, you'll have a little bit more time, or worst case scenario, if the Twitch does happen to take out one of the Miras, then you'll still have the other one to stay behind. So for this video, we're popping out the left-hand side Mira, and you can see that coming down from these stairs is going to be an absolute death trap. There's going to normally be a rotation hole to the left-hand side of you, and you can see from this angle, this is just absolute suicide. Now, one really good way to counter this is that you can have a Capital kind of camp up here, and then a lot of times when he gets a chance, he'll be able to pop either a smoke or an incendiary bolt through the open Mira. And what that'll do, that'll force the Mira to either hide down here or stand up, take damage. A lot of times you will be able to get the kill, but most of the time the Mira will be safe tucked away in the corner.
2,
Alright you guys, so in at number 2, this one is kind of the standard in higher level gameplay when you are playing bomb on the map bank. Now from here, you're going to be placing the Mira on a soft wall and then breaking what is above it. And generally, you're going to have the smoke playing back here. And what that will do is that will allow him to throw his smokes, or whatever operator is back here, throw their nitrocell and stop the plant from going down. Now, if you guys don't know this, that when you play bomb on bank, the standard for bomb planting within the CCTV room will be to thermite this wall and come in here, turn around, and then you will be able to place it right on the edge with a little bit of cover on the side. What this Mira allows is for people to safely sit on the side and then kind of know when people are coming in, making a push, throw smoke, stop the doorway, stop the thermited wall, throw nitrocells. It's an absolute nightmare. And then of course you can always vault over this for a last minute push. If anybody's planting, you can run, vault, take them out.
1,
Alright you guys, so getting into our number 1 spot, we are going to be in the armory on the map Clubhouse. Now, this one was one of the first ones recommended to me by Zyronic and Get Flanked. Thank you guys all so much for the recommendations, as well as this one was already so high up on my list because of the Pro League tip video that we did where we covered it. So from this one Mira, we have so many different options. We're going to first of all cushion up anybody that's defending in church with the defense that we saw earlier. Now, with this angle, you're going to be able to shoot through the wall, through the church, and get all the way into the maintenance room down here from the motorcycle. And if you guys don't know, there's a hatch right above us that a lot of people are going to be pushing through. So if they end up pushing through this hatch and dropping down, that kind of eliminates the first Mira spot that's within church to my left right here. But they're not even going to ever get through the doorway because whoever's in armory is going to be shooting through 3 different rooms and take them out. As well as not only are they going to be able to watch that, but they will be able to watch the tunnel that's coming from garage. That is going to put a ton of heat on the attackers, and if they have to switch their strats last minute, it's going to be too late. The defenders are going to take it just like that. But anyways, that is my top 10 list. But who knows, maybe some of the Mira spots that are on my top 10 list wouldn't be on yours. But I'm really curious to know what you guys think. So be sure to comment below and let me know what your guys' favorite Mira spots. Did I get to cover them? And as always, I'll see you guys all very soon in the next video. Love you all. Peace.